So can you tell us who you are?
My name is Reija Wäre and I'm the choreographer for the Finnish delegation. I've been working a lot in theatre, doing a lot of musicals and all kinds of plays and so I have, and I've done almost anything you can think of, all kinds of things, and then I've been working as a contemporary dancer as well. So it's been I've done a lot of very different things, and I think I've been very lucky in having been in such really artistic pieces as a dancer, and then it's sort of going in between art and entertainment, and I think that's very interesting. I'm very lucky to be able to do that. Well, I do teach in Finland in a school called Tanssivintti, but mostly I give dance courses for professional dancers or in professional dance schools, and that I do in other countries as well.
So this Eurovision and choreographing for Krista, how did everything start?
I met Krista. Krista was in a musical called Play Me, and then after that, about 1 year after that was finished, she came to me. I met her on the street, and she came. I saw her from one block away, and she was coming up like this, and I thought, what's the matter with her? And then once she got to me, she said that I might be able to get to the Finnish Eurovision, that if I can get in there, you have to be my choreographer. And I thought that, okay, if somebody's that enthusiastic, then I have to do it.
We have all seen the show, and you have 3 dancers in it. Yes. So how do you select the dancers? How can someone get to dance for your choreography?
It depends a lot on the production I do. But I do it depends a lot on, but I do like certain qualities, of course, and very precise movement and so on. But these girls were, I also worked with them in So You Think You Can Dance in Finland, but since it's a party song and about joy and friendship and such things, so I wanted to have 3 girls that actually are friends and actually would go and party together. I think it creates a certain atmosphere for this song.
So when you start to do something, a new choreography, how do you work? For example, now with Krista, where did you begin and how did you get the inspiration and the ideas?
Well, it's obviously about the artist and about the song. So you need to look at who the choreography is for, and for Krista it needs to be energetic and it needs to be a bit crazy and a bit over the top and so on. And then it depends on the song as well. So it's an obvious choice, of course, Marry Me and all the wedding things and so on. And then after the basic idea is clear, then I start playing around with the structure and with ideas. And first, like the main structure, really rough structure, and then I add the steps. That's the last thing I do, basically. I go from a rough structure into a more detailed one, and then in the end, then that's the steps.
So how much do you rehearse from the beginning till here, and also now during the Eurovision Song Contest week?
Oh, you don't really count the hours, but we have rehearsed a lot, and now that we've been here, so then it's been the same routine all the time, basically. But in the morning you go to the gym, have breakfast, and then rehearse. There's nothing to rehearse anymore, but still to keep the routine going. And I mean, it's really exciting for them to be on a big stage with millions and millions and millions of people watching. So you try and get the routine so rooted that whatever happens and whatever you think when you're on stage, it will come anyway.
Is it stressful for you to know that there are 100 million people watching the show and everyone sees your choreography? So does it affect the way that you work?
Surprisingly, not really. I mean, you can't change what you are, and you have your. And I'm thinking, am I really honest now? But yeah, it doesn't really change. I don't think it has changed. And over 100 million people, it's something, it's really, really hard to imagine that many people. So obviously one tries to do one's best and then have fun with it. That if you start stressing too much about it, then all the joy would, I think if one starts calculating too much, then you miss something if you do that.
Where can we see you in Finland, and who can come to your lessons?
All my lessons are either for dancers wanting to, on the way, becoming professional dancers, or for professional dancers. There's a dance school called Tanssivintti in Helsinki, where I teach regularly. And then it's just to find out about the courses I give.
Thank you so much for the interview. Good luck for tomorrow. And this was a special treat for all the dance fans in Finland and all over Europe. Thank you.